It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
On the double.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Sanders going to throw here on first. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready, ready.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This is Legance working the left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The right side, caught by Cannon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timber, let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Warriors, 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
60 Bison, 60. Ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Get it. Viking, 18.
He fights it right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. There's a give straight up the middle. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He gets one final shot here. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Steelers nothing. Dustin Hopkins.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a second-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Give up the gut to Bigsby. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
to Johnson on the option. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Johnson up the middle. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60.
Throwing now off the play action. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pass play on 3rd and inches. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
And the Steelers
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First down, play action. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 19. Press one, leading. Let's go.
Back play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on a quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Xavier Legette. A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
19 Lions.
They'll go. It's Sanders. It's caught. Fannin has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Viking 18.
The throw now is Sanders. This is running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Let's go, Viking 18. Nicky Vikings.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. They'll go play action for Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip a cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long for him here. Got it, man. It's Njoku. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Johnson here on the dump off. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down. Now pressure coming. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
The ball heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
AC Cardinal,
Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's got to gain a 6 there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Let's go.
One final shot before the half. And we put everything he's got behind it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Get some space around midfield. Still has some space inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Wilson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Sanders now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. All in left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Get it. Let's go.
That's incomplete left side. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing out to the left. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Browns first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70, Denver Wolf. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Coconut, come on. Set.
Play action, Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Going with Bigsby here. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, Charger. Let's go.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Shoots away from one. He's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Handoff here for Bigsby. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
He was taken down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Bigsby. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. A gain of 15 there. And that gives them first and goal.
Another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Crap ball waiting.
They'll run with Johnson. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
6-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe we gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
The give here on second. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
Some
offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
Easy cross. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now trail by just a point in the fourth. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Get to Johnson to start this drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Here's Johnson again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Steelers with a little more work to do to win it here. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw it. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
60 by 6. Go! Buffalo 18. 60 back there.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
A gain of 16 yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now it's Bigsby. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Got it. Ready?
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready, ready?
Again, it's Bigsby. No repeat success in that last one, as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
22-yard line.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D-tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
70, 10 more.
This is Warren, headed right. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Warren, the ball carrier. Mason Graham on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now an inside give to Johnson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from 40 on the right hash. The big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.